Janet says I'm ready to go. Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about the changing landscape of Dumaguete and how much it's changed in the short time I've been here. I've been here 2 years, and there's a lot of building going on, a lot of growth with the city, some infrastructure changes. The main thing I want to talk to you about is how the YouTube community here has changed. Now, back when I was in the States planning my retirement here, I followed some very entertaining YouTubers. You know, I followed Bud Brown, I followed Ned, Old Dog when he first started out, and the entertainment value of YouTubers was high then. In the early days of the P, when she first started doing this, she was very entertaining and energetic. And now as the landscape has changed, YouTubers are becoming a little bit more aggressive here in the Philippines. Not so much Dumaguete, but also here in Dumaguete, a little bit more aggressive. A lot of name calling you hear once in a while, a lot of talking about each other. And I had a great conversation yesterday with the gentleman, El Guapo, and I'll have an interview with him later in the next week or two that you can watch. But we started talking about how important it is to share. You know, you get 2 or 3 guys sitting down talking about, you know, their business, and YouTube is a business, how to make it grow, the competition that you have. And the one thing, you know, I pointed out to him is I didn't believe YouTube was a competition between me and this blogger and me and this other blogger. The competition is more with yourself, you know, when you make a video. And if you guys have been following my channel, which many of you have, and thank you so much for all the views and the follows and the likes that I've gotten over the past year, is the challenge to make your next video better and better. You know, to improve the quality, is it with the visual, you know, a better camera, a better phone, better with audio, having better, you know, microphone systems, a better mic, better boom mic. Like today is a very windy day, and having a muff on your mic so hopefully you don't pick up so much of the wind noise. The competition among YouTubers, especially here in the Philippines, it seems like there's a handful of guys who are just reaching out there, and whenever they can find some negative content about somebody or someplace, they try and reach an audience and try to increase their viewership and the following to their channel. And this is something I'm not going to do. I have decided if I have nothing good to say about somebody, I'm just not going to say it. So let's go on with the progression here in Dumaguete as I have seen it change. There are many, many more female bloggers here, many Filipina bloggers, and the numbers are increasing daily. They're just all over the place, and they're growing fast, and they are their audience is following them on their live streams and their videos. So the landscape has gone a little bit from the older retired blogger like me towards a younger blogger. You know, we had Jay in the Philippines. He was a younger man here. You have Justin, Critter Hunter. He's a younger blogger. There's a lot of younger bloggers coming in with more and more energy. But let's talk about Dumaguete, how Dumaguete is changing. The exodus out of Dumaguete that some people report is not there. People are not leaving Dumaguete. I just see more and more people getting off the ferry, coming to the airport every day. More and more foreigners, more and more expats, more and more Americans coming to Dumaguete. And they reach out and they want to see Paul, they want to see me, and other bloggers. You know, they reach out to them via email or messenger, and they want to meet these people. So I don't believe more people are leaving the Philippines, as everybody's saying. I think more and more guys are coming, and especially Dumaguete, more and more are coming to Dumaguete because it is somewhere that they're familiar with, just like I was, watching other YouTubers talk about the city, talk about the demographic, talking about things you can do here, the variety of things to do in Dumaguete. Variety is the biggest key to the city of Dumaguete. People love the Valencia market on Sunday. People love riding up to the mountains. They go down to the seashore. Diving is such a big thing now here in Negros, just south of Dumaguete. So many dive shops. And a shout out to Critter Republic for putting this up on the map with all of his YouTube channels. But people are buying property now. I see more and more people buying lots, more and more people buying houses and building their houses here. And what I see that being is, when I first got here, everybody was up in Valencia. We want to live in Valencia. We're going to buy property up in Valencia. The exodus is south. People are buying property in Duain. People are buying property in Dumaguete, you know, and going up the mountain there or staying closer to the beach there. Many, many people have talked to me, Mike, what's it like in Duain as a city? And Duain is a beautiful small city, suburb of Dumaguete. They probably don't want me to say that, but you have Dumaguete, you have Bacon, and then you have Duain going south. Keep going south, you get to Dumaguete. They're close to the main city here. It's easy to drive in. It's a 4-lane main highway driving through their cities into Dumaguete. People come here to do their shopping, eat at a restaurant, you know, visit friends, and then they go to their peaceful life in Duain. We have many friends up on the mountain, and we'll start with Greg and Wilma building in the Philippines. I don't know if they started this trend, but they built a house above Duain, up in the mountains. Many people watch their building, many people watch their videos, and if you start at their house and head down, you're going to see construction after construction after construction of new homes being built. And we're not talking about little, you know, 1 million peso homes. These are big houses, people coming from the US, Russia, wherever they're coming from, buying the land and building their own house, making their own investment. And I think that's the big change happening in Dumaguete now, is people are coming here not just as a retired single guy for a place where you can live cheap. They're also bringing their families here. You know, some of the guys, their kids have finished high school and they're coming here to take advantage of the inexpensive college tuition here, and giving the child the advantage where they can finish school, finish college, and not have any debt. You know, don't have a student loan to repay as a leg up for these young people. They're building big houses, 2-story houses, single-story house. They're building the house that they want. They're building the rooms the size they want. And they're not cookie-cutter type houses. Each one is distinctly different. And up in Duain is a big movement of people buying property up on that mountain, away from Valencia. Valencia is the classic place to live, to rent. That's where I live, and to enjoy. It's cooler up there and nicer there. But they're moving out. They're moving south of the city. They're moving to Duain, Bacon, Dumaguete, and buying their land. Beachfront land, oceanfront land, more in Dumaguete. There's more available there than there is in Bacon or in Duain. So as I say, the changes here are all to the positive and all towards family life. Dumaguete is not a bachelor's paradise. You know, you can come here as a single guy, you can meet somebody. I met Janet, but it seems more and more this is becoming where families come, where a man and a wife who have retired together have decided to come here and have their golden years in a new house that they build themselves on the land that they bought, enjoy their retirement, enjoy their life, enjoy the freedom that living in the Philippines gives you. And that's where I see it. The exodus, what everybody's talking about, people are leaving Dumaguete. Not really. More and more are coming in here. Yes, people do leave for medical reasons. You're always going to have a turnover. They leave for the medical reasons. They leave because they're much older and they want to be closer to their family back home, or they just didn't like the lifestyle here. But far more are coming here, and not just Americans. There's Canadians here, there's Russians here, there's Germans here, the Brits are here, the Aussies are here, Koreans, Chinese, people from Japan. There's so many here. So Dumaguete is a great place to visit. It's not a top tourist destination. I see a lot of backpackers who stop by here and they spend the night here or 2 days here, and then they're on to Sikihor or Boracay or up into Cebu. As a young person vacation spot, Dumaguete's not that, but it is a great destination spot and a place to live. It's a great retirement community. I consider it similar to a college town back in the U.S. We have all these universities around here and so many young students, restaurants, coffee shops, and then we have the retired community. You know, you have me and Paul as two examples, but there's many retired people here and older established Filipino families. Filipino families are all over the mountain. And it's becoming more of a middle-class Filipino community. Everybody seems to be working now. Everybody seems to be active. You see in the restaurants, I'll see more Filipinos in the restaurants than I'll see foreigners or expats. We're sitting here at the Henrys today, and they're going to have a wedding here. And the wedding is all Filipinos. And all Filipinos are setting it up. All Filipinos are having their cameras out, the photographers, the flowers. You know, it's the economy here in Dumaguete is not driven by foreigners. It's driven by the Filipino community. Yes, modern, well-furnished homes that are for rent are more towards the foreigner looking for that. But the Filipinos, they own the land. They are land rich. All I can say about the exodus of people leaving Dumaguete as expats is very few, more coming than leaving, but it's not overgrown with foreigners. There's not foreigners on every corner. And it's a great place to live. Maybe I rambled on too long now. Janet's giving me that smile that I've been going on for a while now. But it's changed. Dumaguete has changed. It is growing up. It has grown up. It has grown up in the YouTube community. It has grown up in the retirement community. And I think it's all for the better. So until next time, thanks for watching.